Ta-da! Hey, and welcome to another IC82 mailroom video. This is going to be quite short, quite little, really small. There's not that much to go through. This is March's mail, but because of the dates that I swing by to pick it up, there's not that much here. However, the next one is going to be huge. There is a box this big, full of stuff. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. But this one, really nice and short and simple, perfect for the bank holiday weekend. So, the first thing we've got up is this rather ominous looking envelope, which has come from Salford in Lancashire. I have no idea what's inside. Everything has been checked to cover up addresses and stuff, and personal information, but I've not actually read or looked at any of the content. So, gosh, it's really quite posh. Look at the thickness of that. See, there you go, you can see there's an address there I've had to cover up. But, here we go. Dear IC82, my name is Thomas Reeds, and I am a huge fan of yours and have been watching your videos since day one. Wow! Since day one! All those years ago. Thanks to you, I have begun an Engage project at my local model railway club and also started buying Engage stuff for my own personal layout. So far, I have a Fowler 4F and 2 BR Mark 1 maroon coaches. Oh, beautiful. And a pannier tank with 2 BR Mark 1 chocolate and cream coaches, even nicer. I'm also making a double gauge DC colliery layout with my dad. So far I have a few locos for the layout as well as lots of coal wagons. The main locomotives that I have for the layout are the 040 NCB Sentinel Shunter and an NCB livery J94 from Hornby. Ah, beautiful. Sounds like you're doing very well, Thomas. I have watched your videos on the Welsh Highland Railway and I have the answer to the question of if they make a model of the Garrett, and the answer is that Helgen do a double gauge LMS Bayer Garrett. Yes, I do know that. But it's exclusive to Hattons in Liverpool. So this is my question: would you buy a Garrett and not only do a review but do those all-important strength tests? Yes, Thomas. I am aware of the really fancy Garrett locomotive that you can get on Hattons. However, that's not the locomotive that would have run on the Welsh Highland Railway. The locomotives that run on the Welsh Highland Railway are Garrett locomotives, and you know they're so articulated, it's crazy. But the two are quite different, and the gauges are different, the scales are different. But yes, I'm definitely going to have to get one on time. I'm well behind. I should really, but they're quite expensive. They're like £200 or £300. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. One of my club members has one, and in my opinion it is a very high quality locomotive. That doesn't surprise me. Helgen are fantastic. Oh, by the way, the locomotive is £200. Right, 200. Okay, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully you can do a review on it, because no one else on YouTube has done a review on it, and your videos are the best. I think they have, Thomas, actually. I think quite a few people have done videos on the Garrett locomotives. But you know, it makes me blush. But people will watch my video anyway, even if it, you know, gets uploaded really late. So that's really cool. Thank you very much, Thomas, for sending me that in. Very high quality paper, very impressive. And you're just 14. Wow. And your collection's already brilliant. Keep it up. The next thing is another rather ominous looking envelope. This one's come from Tyneside, northeast. Okay, let's have a look. No money? No. Just joking. Right. Oh my gosh. How cool is that? It's a class 58. Look. I love it. It's really quite hard to draw a locomotive like that at a perspective, at an angle. So he's done a really good job, I think. It's definitely a class 58. Look at the buffers, the buffer beam, and the grills that you've got on the top there. Oh yes, very nice. So I'll just take the paper clip off. His email address is covered up, so I'll just actually take that off altogether. Okay, right, we're ready to go. Dear IC82, I'm a very big fan of your YouTube channel and I enjoy watching your videos very much. Thank you. Connor. Thank you, Connor. I currently live alongside the Northumberland coastline, situated roughly halfway between Berwick-upon-Tweed and Newcastle-upon-Tyne. Wow. Never been. and live within a 2-mile distance of the East Coast Main Line, enabling me plenty of opportunities to film all types of trains. This also might interest you. Within your latest video, you mentioned a book. So you mentioned briefly a book called Life and Time Series, Class 58. I did, yes. I too own a copy of that very book, and I'm also a volunteer on the is that the something Valley Railway? I can't remember what that says. Something Valley Railway at Allenwick, also in Northumberland. If you are interested in learning more about the history and what we are currently aiming to achieve, please check out our website, www.alnvalleyrailway.co.uk. Wow, I shall do that over dinner, thank you. P.S. Hope you like the drawing of the Class 58. I love it. I've enclosed within my letter. I know how much you like them from your videos. All the best, Connor. Wow. And handwritten as well. That's really cool. And look, a Class 58. Thank you very much, Connor, for sending that in. I think it's brilliant. I especially like the yellow axle boxes. Very, very nice. I shall add it to my collection of artwork. And then probably next week buy a whole house just to put it all up on. Because there's so much now. No, seriously, that's really cool. Thank you. And thank you for writing in a letter as well. Very, very thoughtful. I shall drop you an email. And I shall check out your website as well. Well, the railway website. Okay, the second to last thing, I told you it's a quick video, is this shoe box that's been sent in by... now the story with this is quite interesting because do you remember from a mailroom video a month ago or 2 months ago, there was a lad who sent in a little IVET, is it an IVET 2MT or 4MT tank locomotive, and I was going on and on about how there was no letter, no accompanying notes or letter or anything. Well, turns out there was a letter wrapped up in the paper, and as the paper was being recycled, it just fell out. So I do know who he is. His name's Ryan, and all of his details have been entered into the database. He's going to get a badge and a postcard sent to him really, really soon. And, well, turns out he's sent some more stuff as well. I've had to cover up his address. Dear Will / IC82. Once again, this is your biggest fan from Sussex, Ryan. I sent you an IVET 2MT by Batman in February, and I have sent in some more bits. I've sent you another loco, this one being a small 040 number, 43209. She does run a bit jerky, but if you have a reasonable speed, you should be fine. She is missing one of the front buffers and the back coupling rod. I think she should run fine though. I haven't run her in for quite some time. I have also sent you a Hornby open wagon. I haven't run her that much, so she is fairly new. I have also sent in a Hornby very old guards van. I don't need this because I have just replaced this with a really nice Bachmann brake van. As a thank you for being such a help to me with your reviews, hints and tips in your YouTube videos, I would like you to keep the Hornby open wagon and the Hornby brake van. You can keep hold of 43209 for however long you want. Wow, thank you very much. I shall definitely have to get it serviced at Crew Works. Oh, look at this. This is so sweet. You really didn't need to do this. In an envelope, I have enclosed money for the postage. I've told my mum that I'm sending this in, and my mum was the person that posted the IVET to you. Mum said, why don't we put the money in the envelope for the postage so he doesn't have to use his own money? Ryan, that is incredibly sweet of you to offer that, and thank you to you and your mum, but you really don't need to do it, okay? The cost of mailing anything back to you is already covered. It's paid for, it's done. It's part of the IC82 business expense. It's money that's generated from the channel. It's all pays for itself. It's really, really don't have to do that, but it's very, very sweet. What I may do is include a little something extra to send back to you rather than just a badge and a postcard. Either that or treat myself to a nice cider or lager shandy or something. But seriously, you don't need to do it. It's very, very sweet. So you don't have to pay with your own money, yes, when I send the locomotive back, yeah, not a problem. We worked out it should be about £3.50, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's £3.50 or £10.50 or whatever, it'll be paid, so don't worry about that. I'd also like to thank you for following me on Twitter. Yeah, I've tried to follow everybody back, and I occasionally keep an eye on what people are posting and stuff, you see. Once again, thanks for being such an amazing YouTuber. I can't wait for more videos, and can I say, Series 6 is amazing. It's not even got going yet. It's still building up. Once again, from your biggest fan in Sussex, if you do have any problems, feel free to contact me via Twitter, from Ryan. And I think his Twitter name is Hornby Train Lovers. So, thank you very much for that letter, Ryan. At least I got this one and read it on the day. So, that's really, really cool. And then I'll just quickly have a look at what he sent in. This looks really quite posh, doesn't it? Oh, wow. Oh, no, that is nice. Look at that. It's a Tar Macadam, yeah, it's a little independent traders wagon. 4-plant wagon, Prestwich. Prestwich? I've heard of Prestwich. I can't think where it is. Oh, nice, metal wheels. Yeah, what do you think, folks? I think that's really quite smart. Very, very nice. I shall add it to my collection of wagons for locos like the G2A and the Black 5. Thank you very much. That is beautiful, and I've never seen one like that either, which is really quite cool. This is also, oh my gosh, like the world's smallest locomotive. Just get this knife, kind of very careful. Always cut away from you. Always cut away. There we go. Oh no. Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Look at that. It's just a cute little 040. Hornby, I presume? Yes, Hornby. Made in China. It looks like a collector's club logo, to be honest. I don't think it is, but it does look like one. That's really, really quite sweet. I shall definitely feature that in a video for you, Ryan. Not a problem. And then the final thing he sent in is this brake van, which he says I can keep hold of. So let's just have a quick look. Oh, that's pretty nice. In fact, that might be a weathering project. Look at that. I think that would make an ideal weathering project. What do you reckon? I mean, it's definitely British Rail, you can tell. And the quality is sort of average, so it's probably perfect for some weathering. It's already got a few marks on the roof, so yeah. Very, very cool. Thank you very much. I shall put all that to one side. Oh, not the knife though. Okay, so the last thing to have a look at then is this really rather fancy package which has come in all the way from Canada. I think it's Ottawa, I think. Let's have a look. Okay, this person has put their address on everything, so I've got through about 1 billion little yellow post-it notes to cover it all up. I do hope I've covered everything up. If you just see like a really dodgy jump cut, a really dodgy edit, it's because I've missed something and I've had to cut it out. But there's a letter here. Let's have a look. So, Canada. To Intercity 82. Can you see that? Dear Will / IC82, it is me, Ross Mikovich. I have already written to you about possibly sending you something. Now I have sent you an old triangle locomotive with the wheel arrangement of 412. I have no information on it. I would like you to possibly make some videos or something on it. It may need some work. I haven't run it before since I have not done my layout yet. Although I think Crew Works might be able to take a look if any problems occur. Thank you very much for all your wonderful videos and information. After you have done some videos or something on it, will you please send it back after? Thank you. Your biggest fan, Ross Mikovich. Ah, wow. So that's what must be in here then. And I guess the rest is just packaging to make sure it's safe or something. Yes, Ross, I will very, very happily have a look at the locomotive for you. If it needs to go to Crew Works, we'll send it to Crew Works, get some work done. And I shall make as many videos on it as I can. There's also a letter that's been included from his mum, which I will just read. Please return the engine from Ross. I do not expect you to pay for the return shipping. It's not a problem. I've told you, everybody, the shipping is fine. Don't worry about that. It's no problem. Thank you for taking the time to read his letter online. He was so excited. Ross is really a huge fan of yours. We can't wait to see what you have to say about his engine. Wow. Well, that is incredibly sweet. So let's just have a look. What's this? Oh my gosh. I haven't got a clue. Okay, it's about half an hour later. No, it's not. It's about 2-3 minutes. But I finally got the packaging off. It turns out that it's a tender. Look at that. My gosh. Great Western. And I mean, I think the letter did mention that it was Triang. And indeed it is. Built in Britain. Actually says built in Britain there. Triang. I know it's struggling to focus because the camera is obsessed with all this stuff in the background. But, wow, look at that. Now this does look like a Caledonian single wheeler type tender, doesn't it? It really does. However, it's already more impressive than the one I've got. It weighs more and it's more detailed. It also says Triang and not Fisher Price. So, what else is there? This must be the locomotive. So it's going to take me a minute to open this. I'll see you in 2 ticks. Okay, so we're back. All the packaging is put to one side. Wow, just look at this. Look at that. Incredible, isn't it? It's probably older than me. In fact, it will be older than me if it's Triang. So you're looking at something that's probably 35, maybe even 40, 45 years old. That is just amazing. So yeah, it's clearly a single wheeler. It says it's Lord of the Isles, number 3046. It looks fantastic considering its age. You know, I'm being incredibly gentle with it because it is just such an old machine. I've noticed that the front bogie here seems quite loose, although it's, you know, it's certainly fine to let go. But the chassis itself looks like it could do with a bit of work. The entire chassis seems a little bit loose. The wheels are really quite dirty, so we'll try and get those cleaned up as best as we can. I don't want to do too much to it because it's just so special. Obviously it's got a lot of character, a lot of age. But if you could get in touch via my Facebook page or Twitter, even go to my website and drop me a message, and let me know what you're happy for me to do and what you don't want me to do. I would love to get this cleaned up and as good as new for you. Make a few videos on it, get it pulling some beautiful coaches, and then get it sent back over. Wrapped up just as well, just as safe as you wrapped it up to send it here. So yeah, let me know what you'd like me to do and not do, but it's just stunning. I've never seen anything like it. And I tell you what, folks, it's really quite heavy as well. There's a lot of weight to it. I'm very impressed. Never ever had anything like it before. So thank you very much for sending that in. I will get that off to Crew Works ASAP. And that's it. That is it, folks. There is nothing else for this particular mailroom video, but I think you'll agree we've looked at enough. I'm going to go grab some dinner, and I hope you look forward to all the videos coming up over the bank holiday weekend.